Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
And I'm Dr. Lindsay.
And welcome. Each week on So Fired, we take life's shitty things and turn them into pretty things.
And we take all the real life situations we encounter and complain about them because they're very valid complaints. And this week we're also talking about new personality traits, men that should not be canceled, and the eclipse.
Fun. Okay. What's your So Fired of the week, Lindsay?
Okay, so when the solar eclipse happened, I swear to God, it kicked up an allergy that was living deep inside my soul that I never knew that I had. Because all of a sudden later that day, my eyes got so red and irritated and itchy, and I could not stop itching them.
I literally told you, be careful. It's windy season. Protect your eyeballs. Did I not say that just like recently?
You did.
Oh,
You did like 2 days
shock.
before.
I know. Why does no one listen to me?
So yeah, I did
I
listen.
told you, wear glasses. You're not out of the woods yet. You need to continue to do it.
Okay.
I said it the first time. I don't. Okay. Go on.
Okay, so
Fired up.
they were so itchy, so I could not stop itching my eyeballs. And I wear lash extensions, but I itched my eyeballs so much. I woke up the next day without a single eyelash on my eye. Not a stray to be found.
How was that?
Oh my God, I looked sick. I looked unwell.
I didn't think so. I thought you looked sweet and young.
Yeah, that's one way to think about it, but I did not like it. So thank God.
You know what else I didn't like
What?
about this story? That I had to fucking find out about it on a story. And I like took my cup and I launched it against the door and there was still liquid in it. And I was like, motherfuck, why am I finding out about this like a peasant? Fuck you. You have a car ride somewhere that wasn't utilized. And I launched it like Banksy. And I fucking took it and I just front foot stance and threw it at it. Threw it at the door. I was real mad.
Oh, really?
Not mad at you, but
Yeah.
like, this is what we've come to. Something as monumental as losing every single eyelash on your eyeballs. And you know how much I love your eyes.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Lindsay's eyes for so many reasons. Not just the cute ones, not just like Disney princess, but like, can't even stop. So when we first met, 15 years later, I'm still laughing about it like it was just yesterday.
Tell them what happened when we met 15
I
years ago on my eyeballs.
I actually don't remember. What was the scenario? Something, you
So-
scratched your cornea.
Uh-huh.
I told her she was... What did I say?
You're making fun of me
Yeah.
the entire time because I had to wear glasses and a pair of sunglasses over my eyeballs because my cornea hurts so bad. I was blind in my left eye. I was blind, and she's laughing at me.
And now you didn't have eyelashes equal, if not worse. And what a great opportunity to at the very least listen. But then I would have been I'd be like, okay, are you over it? And anyway, did you ever think? Okay,
Well, I took a photo because I wanted to send you a photo, and
but you didn't.
because I was so hideous. I was like, I could not let anyone see me like this. I even put on an Instagram filter, and I was like, good grief, this is disgusting. Like, I was like,
This is when you need to call me.
Yeah, I know.
This is my wheelhouse. Ugly.
I was just too ugly. I was too ugly to be seen on FaceTime. I was too ugly to send you a photo.
Your voice is not ugly. Anyway, so this wasn't so fired for me. It was more like, ugh. What's the, well, we don't, it's, fire is a good thing. I don't know. Flames. I don't know, whatever.
Fire flames is that Liz, the lash lady, came to my rescue.
Good
And
for Liz.
I
Liz got to see you like that. Fuck that.
her face when I showed up, I was like, so I had my sunglasses on. I'm like, so there's a disaster that happened underneath here.
I wouldn't call it a disaster.
Oh,
It was
was
tsunami.
Yeah.
Disaster means there's relief.
I took
You
off
didn't
my
even have anything to attach it to. Are they
I
glued
know.
to the skin?
I took off my glasses. She's like, oh. I was like, I know. I'm so sorry. She's like,
She canceled all her other
she was
appointments.
flabbergasted. I was like, I know we only have an hour. I don't care. If you put 5 lashes on my lid, I will be happy. Like, whatever you can do in an hour, you do it. And she put on like quite a few.
Just enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just enough. I'm going back again next week to like fluff them up a little bit.
Fluff them up, meaning
Mhm.
get more.
Yes.
This is, yes, I support your decisions.
Yeah, because oh god, I think mole rat was the word I was looking for. That's how I felt, like a mole rat.
First of all, what the fuck's a mole rat?
Like a naked rat with no hair and like, I don't know, they're ugly.
You have the worst body images ever.
Here, let me just show you.
That's fine. I don't have a so fire this week, people. Honestly,
Everything's fire flames in her life. All of her eyelashes are intact.
that's why I don't fuck around.
I know.
I don't want to be beholden to any of my service providers any more than I already am. Yeah, you don't look great there.
I told you, that's why.
She looks like a naked
Mole rat.
fine.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any so fires. Do I? Well, my roommate's been gone all week.
Woo!
To his quote unquote office. Sure. Sure you have.
Sure.
I'll see you at 9 p.m. However, it has freed up a lot. I've done some housework and chores. The end.
Yeah.
That's it.
My house is clean. The end.
I washed my bed sheets down to the everything.
The end.
The end. I am lonely as fuck.
Oh, you know what?
No.
In those new sheets that I bought off of Amazon,
Yeah.
I bought just the fitted sheet, deep pockets.
Yeah.
There's a side pocket on each side
Yeah.
where you can throw your Kindle in there.
Brilliant.
Or your phone.
Brilliant.
Or your vibrator, whatever you like.
Oh, what do you know about it? Maybe
just
my
saying for
vibrator's too
you.
big. Maybe the pouch isn't big enough.
It's a deep pocket. I think it's big enough.
It's thick. It's got a battery pack. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, funny enough, I have acquired a lot of mini travel vibrators from all my hotel stays over the years.
Oh.
Because in my household, my ex and I, it was okay to break into the minibar. You on vacation and you got to act like you're on vacation. You could have a whole meal from the minibar if you wanted.
Oh, wow.
He didn't give a fuck. Times like those, being irresponsible with cash was fun.
Yeah.
So he was still paying for shit even when I was traveling alone. And I was like, I want the intimate package. So it comes with like a mini tube, like a mini toothpaste, like a mini tube of lube,
Yeah.
a vibrator, and I think a condom.
How much is that? Like
$27.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it wasn't 50. And it's a
Okay.
little pocket vibrator, and I think it's the same battery you use for like a watch.
Oh, wow.
Like
That's tiny.
Yeah, little guy. Like the dime size version.
Yeah.
But they're effective. And they've been clutch at times when I forgot to charge the bigger boys.
You know, some people collect mugs and magnets.
I would
You collect intimate packages.
Yeah, but they're like, it's the equivalent of like a lot of little travel sized toothbrushes and toothpaste.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of really just get a big guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
that was the end. My house is kind of clean.
the end. Do you have any issues?
I wish I could listen to music and watch porn on Pornhub.
Like,
Because you can't. Like, vibing to a good song on Spotify.
yeah.
You're like, this would really hit if I were able to watch the video of my choosing. I guess that's why
Can't
people
you
have.
just like mute the porn and then listen to the music?
No, they're both using the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's right. You need two different devices.
I do need two
Yeah.
different devices. I think we
You
said
need
that
an
last.
iPad.
I need an iPad for my porn.
I know. Here, I'll let you borrow mine.
I need it. So that is kind of a thing. Oh, a kind of a thing? This should have been my first and foremost. Okay, so oops a daisy. Here's the most recent yoga saga.
Okay.
I saw Yoga Doug, as I do here and there, and I've been going really hard in anticipation of this wedding thing.
Mhm.
Took one horrible picture last week, and that's all I needed. It was horrible.
No one will ever see it.
You saw
I
it.
saw
Fuck
it.
you. You saw it. It was worse than your eyeballs.
I just showed you my eyeballs.
Well, now you show. All right.
Now
Fine.
we're even.
So, going hard. I knew sure as shit I was going to see Yoga Doug and his wife at Pino's last night.
Uh-huh.
Of course they did. He's like, you look like you need a hug. And I was like, technically, I was like, I actually don't. Is this because you think because I worked out hard? I'm like, I can't help it. I'm the strongest person in the room. You guys are a bunch of pussies. Is what I was thinking on the inside. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really need a hug. I'm really actually pretty good.
Actually, like, please don't touch me.
I know. Yet again, here we are. Fucking, this takes the absolute cake. She's like, we were just sitting here talking about you. Just kind of wondering, like, what kind of guy you need in your life because we're trying to, like, find you a man. Okay?
Okay.
Can I please touch your hair right now?
Yeah.
I need to in order to demonstrate where this
Yes,
fucking
yes.
goes. Okay. So Yoga
Thank
Doug.
you for asking permission.
Well, I don't know. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
Great. great. She heard too.
Great.
Well, that's only from the meme. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
So is this okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like talking to the wife, look to your left.
Okay.
And not so
Oh,
severe, just a
okay,
little bit.
okay.
And then all of a sudden I feel he's like, yeah, we're trying to he was twirling my hair on his
What?
fucking okay, now you can look towards me
Okay.
a little less. I mean, you're not doing eyeball contact with him twirling. Oh, sorry, I need a lot of body movement in order to do this. He was just like spinning, twirling my hair on his finger.
What?
More than
The
once.
fuck? No.
Fucking people saw it. Saw it.
Were they like,
Nobody.
are you okay?
I was like, did we see him twirling my hair? Sorry, I knotted that up. I was like, did we see him twirling my hair? Just for the record, they're like, oh yeah, we saw it. He was doing it long enough that people took multiple laps around me watching him do it. He did it twice.
You need to yell out like pepperoni whenever you're getting harassed at work.
My safe word.
Yeah.
With pineapple and capers. Somebody ordered capers on their pizza last night.
Ew.
I was like, sir, that's a sophisticated palate I do not have.
No, that's brave. Did they have like arugula too with
No.
oh.
Ew. I don't know. I was
with
just,
a balsamic glaze?
I was flabbergasted that somebody ordered capers on their pizza.
Ugh.
I was like, oh, that's a thing?
That's a thing. Salty. Salty like a sardine.
People do order anchovies.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, but okay. He's twirling your hair.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Where did this conversation go?
I was like,
How did it end?
I was like, guys, here, let me explain to you who I am. Everything I do it really fucking well. I'm certainly an alpha. I have fun, but I have high expectations that my person is as authentic and believes in moral values the same way I do. See, look, this is what you happened. You went to fucking work, and now I know who I am and what I deserve. Fuck you.
Honestly, it's the best thing that could have happened to you.
No, it's not. I don't like growth. Growth is stupid. So that's what I told them. I was like, because more and more people are asking me at work, what kind of person am I looking for?
Oh.
I've been asked like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
People are trying to set me up.
That love hypnosis is really working.
I know.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, so my intuitives recommended a new manifestation book, and this one hits. Actually, I don't really like that, but this one landed so hard. Holy heck. I don't know why I said that like that.
Golly gee.
Why the fuck would I talk like? Because I value this book so much. It's like for some people swearing in the house of the Lord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't swear in the house of manifestation.
I don't know. I was like, am I in a position? Okay, it's called The Greatest Manifestation Principle, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
By some lady recently, like in the last like 3 years, maybe 2001. What she's, to get to the point, as Lindsay said, I've been listening to 528 hertz brainwaves.
Mhm.
You can get it free on YouTube. But in conjunction with this book, and what this book is saying, the missing principle is not just, okay, a lot of people are like, hey, I'm doing all the things, but nothing's really happening. Visualization, all things, getting up at 5. She said what's missing is the absolute love in your heart when you are wanting something or desiring something. To say, I want a purse, in your head, you probably really believe that. Yeah. But in your heart, in your soul, where you're like vortex, like it opens up and it's like beams of love and light shining out of your chest. Mm-hmm. You felt that way with Layla. Uh-huh. Okay, let me get, you know what I mean? Like where something is just emphatically, I love that. Yeah. And now it could be that purse. I'm not taking away your emotional attachment to a purse or a thing, but that's what she's saying is, I have said this before, when I masturbate and I come, if I'm thinking about the right thing, it works. I swear to fucking.
The portal gets open.
I swear. So again, getting back to Lindsay's point, I have been listening to that because I was like, if I have to decide which hypnosis, I'm thinking love might encompass all of it because there's like success or weight loss or like attract your twin flame. And I was like, well, let's just the shroud of love.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Mm-hmm.
And I just discovered it and I was like, and again, like I just said, I'm not in a position to rule anything out because my dreams are not my absolute current reality. Mm-hmm. I can see them very close, but it's not like today. So I'm like, I got to do all the things. I'm considering getting up at 5. My body woke up at 5 this morning. I know. I was like, what hurting. And I was like, no, go back to sleep. I don't know why the other side of that shoulder was like, no, stay up. I was like, you're right. But
Back to bed.
my body actually started doing it. So that's neat.
I think maybe we were talking about this the other night. I was like, yeah, I feel like I need to like journal and get back to manifesting and doing all the things. But like, honestly, my mind and my body are just kind of in like break mode right now. I need like time to breathe. But I think just listening to like the 528, I don't know, can't hurt to just have something passive in the background and just like not think about it.
Yeah. You don't have to be sleeping.
No. I know.
You wouldn't even hear it if you were listening like with headphones on at the gym. So you might consider any opportunity you have to listen to it. I think it is working. People do want to. And I just sometimes I need to fill in the gap of happiness.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll just play it at work.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea,
Yeah.
actually. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just feel real good around the thing and then watch it slowly unfold.
And all of your life's dreams will come true. There we go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't really have any issues per se. I mean, the one I have, I feel like this is really, really mean to certain people. So sorry, I apologize. But I was scrolling through Instagram. Sometimes I go on my private one just to see like what my actual friends are up to and people I follow. And there was this post of like a girl crying. I'm like, I don't even like remember who this is. And I scroll and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so heartbroken. I now understand how big of a loss this is. And then they tee it up and like you have to scroll through all of like the photos. And this lady had a miscarriage. Okay. But like it's so dramatic. And it's just like she's like announcing it like she is Gwyneth Paltrow and like trying to be a like a relatable celebrity influencer. Like that's the vibe it was
How
giving.
many followers does she have?
I don't know, like maybe like a couple thousand or something.
But you know her?
Yeah.
From high school?
I think so.
How many?
I honestly don't remember how
Okay, go on.
How I know her. But it's just like so dramatic and like slide after slide after slide after slide and there's so many words. And like maybe I just like can't relate because I will never have a miscarriage, but I just feel like it's such a private and like personal thing. And I don't understand why like crying and posting a photo of you crying is like really cathartic. And like, how is that helping people? And it gives me such an ick. And all moms around the world are going to hate me. I am so sorry, but it's so cringe. Like, please stop doing it.
Is it the miscarriage or the fact that they're expressing like heartbreak on air?
I think it's like how they express the heartache. And
does it matter what the heartache is?
No, but it seems to be like this is the trend of like
I've seen other people like express their heartache.
Yeah. It's just like dramatic. It's so like, oh
theatrical.
My God, theatrical. And like, you know how much time they put time into that post. You thought about it. You like wrote it out. You typed it out. You put on the Canva. You made on like 10 different slides. Like you thought about it. Like
maybe
why?
that was their journaling. Creating Canvas are their journaling.
Are their therapy?
Yeah. Some people are good at Canva-ing, and that you are one of them.
I am one of them.
Maybe, and then maybe her thinking was, I could share this with other people going through pain. It's kind of posting poetry of some sort.
It is, but it's so theatrical. I just feel like it's giving theatrical
artificial
and not authentic. It's not authentic.
Well, question, what's her page like before she...
I think it's just like fitness stuff and like...
Was she making those kind of like to the camera confessions?
No, not really.
I know it takes me at least 3 times to do just a regular, hey, good night, thinking of you.
This was a static post. It was like post of her crying. 10 more slides explaining. 9
what
more
do you
slides.
mean?
Like you have to slide through the post.
Is the carousel considered a post?
Yeah, as a carousel. I'm like, okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it just seemed theatrical. And I
look forward to seeing it and calling and seeing if it's like what it...
Yeah. So sorry, maybe I just like canceled myself because I'm not empathetic. Honestly, go for it.
Oh man.
Okay, so before we get to our topics, a word from our sponsor. So today our show is brought to you by Groovy. Groovy is a trailblazing new way to live and socialize with alcohol-free beverages that are super yummy and super yummy, super tasty. Are you a rosé girly? Try their bubbly rosé. Are you a beer drinker? Try their award-winning golden lager. They also have super fun seasonal flavors. All Groovy products are low gluten or gluten-free, have no added sugars, and contain less than 0.5% ABV. So basically NA. You get all the flavor without any added sugars and no hangover. You get 10% off right now by using our link in the show notes and using code STAYGROOVY at checkout. Enjoy.
I always get excited when I see Groovy at a restaurant.
I know.
I'm like, you go. That's pretty badass.
It's very exciting. They're like the pioneers, I feel like, of the NA movement.
They really are.
Okay, so I have a new personality trait.
I believe you. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I barely know you anymore. Pretty soon it's going to just be some stranger. Oh, because what's her head is looking for a job.
Who?
Jordan.
Jordan who?
From the Mean Girls.
Oh.
Jordan, if you're wise, heed my call. You might want to have a backup ship because you might be kicked off the island here soon.
You might. So
you heard it here. We're not rooting against you. It's just that this might be a reality.
Facts are being shown. So good luck out there.
Girl. She's going to dump your ass. And it's not going to be like a formal dump your ass. It's going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm recording that day. I just had a guest who could only meet that day. Can we reschedule our next 3 sessions out? And then it just stops being a priority. And I'm super sorry. I'm mourning your loss already because you have a hard time processing.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know the Mean Girls podcast, look it up. It's basically giving like
us.
It's giving us, but we're way better.
Right.
Yeah. And it's also the slow split that's happening. It's give her like call her daddy split up. So
that's a good, for those of you who can relate to that.
Yeah.
I am not one of them.
Okay. Well, this is my new personality trait. I'm a Nespresso owner. I'm going to put that in my Instagram bio.
I'm so tired of Nespresso owners. Okay, I'm not tired, but you guys have so many fucking complaints about a coffee machine. Oh, it broke. Oh, it's not working. Oh, I have to call customer service. Oh, I have to go to the fucking store. My mom orders empty reusable cups so then she can fucking scoop out the Folgers and like put it in the cup. And then like drop the pod into the thing and you got to hope that it works because it makes this like, and then like a clicking where it's like, and you're like, oh. And I was like, Mom, hold the lid down. This was my entire Christmas vacation for 2.5 weeks.
Well, she should not be using those pods, I think. But this morning, I was FaceTiming the Nespresso customer salesperson because I ordered these new pods. It was a little bit bigger. It was cold brew style because I just wanted a goddamn iced coffee this morning. It's all I wanted. So I put it in, I press the button, it flashes orange. And when the button flashes orange, that's a no-go. So I get on FaceTime with the customer service and she's like, okay, show me your machine. And I pop it open and a pod pops out. She's like, well, first of all, don't leave your pod sitting in there after you use it. You need to empty it out right away. Second of all, don't lock it all the way. You have to only close it halfway and let it breathe. I was like, well, shit, I haven't been doing that the whole time.
I didn't know about the halfway let it breathe.
Yeah, because if you don't, it can go like, and all those like loud noises. and then there's like a spot on the coffee machine that I never even knew that you had to clean. So I cleaned that today.
Of course, it was somehow going to be your fault that their machine breaks. How many replacements have you had?
This is like my second one, I think.
My mom said 3.
Oh, I'm probably on my way to getting a third one. So I'm like, so this Nespresso machine literally controls my life. Like if I can't get the pod to work, you got to call them. And then she was saying, okay, well, we're going to reset your machine and we're going to update it. And I was like, okay, yeah, it says it's going to update. And she's like, so yeah, it could take like a week to update. So call us back in a week. And if it still isn't going to brew the pod, it'll give you a refund. So I'm waiting a whole week to see if this freaking coffee machine.
Can you use the coffee machine in the interim with a different?
I can, with a different pod. But I really want to use the cold brew pods. That's all I want.
You should get a backup coffee machine to your Nespresso.
One that just does iced coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And makes coffee, because
Mhm.
that seems to be an issue for you too.
It is. But I mean, being an espresso owner is literally my personality trait because that's all I'm talking about. I'm always talking about them. I'm always going to the store. I'm always waiting in line. There's, when you're at the Nespresso store, everyone has to like chit chat to you. You got to try the coffee. And yeah, it's a whole thing. It's my life now.
Sounds like a nightmare. I don't want anything taking up that much time in my brain.
Yeah. But it works for me.
I enjoy it when we go skiing.
That's right.
I am the lucky recipient of a lot of those
You are.
coffees. I'm just kind of hamming this up.
I
know this is a real deal.
Like
I'm just kind of giving you a little shit because I wasn't able to give you any shit about your eyelashes.
I know.
So now I am trying to make my way back and feel a smidge like validated.
It's just like relationships, like don't ask questions about my Nespresso machine. It works for us.
Don't ask questions. If anything, I'm having another goddamn conversation with you about it. Why don't you say thank you for not only listening, but hearing and then wanting to engage? Because women, when they talk, they're like, so anyway, you know what? My coffee machine that I got from 7-Eleven works really well. No, I'm asking you goddamn questions. You want me to be interested or not? Yeah. Okay. You know that I feel very strongly about the fact that you drive like 25 minutes to go get your coffee at the mall. And I hate going to the mall.
I kind of like going to the mall.
I know you do.
Yeah.
It's okay for us to be different. I'm actually not saying what you're doing is stupid. If this was my reality, it would be more stressful than my extensions. I hate running errands.
I love running errands.
I would make you run my errand.
I make you come along with me to run my errand.
In which case, then I don't mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You might not be available in this day and age.
I know. I could just order online like I used to.
Like a regular person.
A regular human.
I'm sure other people do this too. Like Costco, they only get their produce.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh,
Costco.
Okay. Oh, now it's not okay?
No, Costco is another personality trait. I don't have that one.
Oh, they are indeed. Oh, I have a Costco membership. Oh, okay. You know what? How about you be a Costco member without telling me you're a Costco member? How about that?
I brought my bulk paper towels with me.
Like, what's really good is the pizza at Costco. Uh-huh.
Look at this knockoff pair of Lululemon sweatpants I got at Costco.
Yeah. Oh, they're fleece. Oh, I got these Kirkland cashmere sweaters from Costco. $15.
I got one in every color.
Yeah, I did one season. Oh, you know what else I have an issue with?
What?
What's his name? Who's the dad of Miss Peaches?
Dave Portnoy?
Yeah.
El Presidente?
Yeah.
Barstool Sports?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Since now that you have an opening for two funny ladies, we are your gals. All right. So Miss Peaches is a pit bull rescue that Dave Portnoy rescued. And she's now living the life we all want to live. She's living her best life. So he raised like $100,000 whatever dollars for other pit rescues, blah, blah, blah. So he's always on his hands and knees, like giving her belly rubs and like kisses on the face. Okay, yeah, that's regular dog loving parents. She rolls over, he kisses her belly.
That's cute.
It makes me a little anxious, and then I have to remind myself this is not a boy dog. It's okay, and I'm just like, oh wait, no, she's a girl dog, but it trips me up every single time.
She's a girl dog. You can kiss her belly. You can rub her belly. Like you can't rub Butch's belly.
I can rub his belly if I stay in the abdomen section.
Yeah, no,
or like the chest area.
Yeah, the chest area. He gets like a chest rub. No, it's fun to have a girl dog because you can give a full on belly rub.
I give him a belly rub. I just don't give him a hand job.
Thank God.
You know what? When he needs it, I'll consider. I'm going to put my hand in like something I can't see. Like when you used to develop film.
Oh, yeah.
In the light box or the dark room, whatever. That's what I'm going to do. So I can't see it.
How will you know if he's in need?
He won't, but he'll be old and I'll be like, I'll do anything for you at this point. Except peanut butter.
No peanut butter. I was speaking of like other men. Okay. So Morgan Wallen.
Country music
star. I just want to talk about Morgan Wallen and Armie Hammer because
yeah.
Morgan Wallen, I love his music and he is a hot mess express. Like he just threw a chair off of a 6-story building on Broadway in Nashville, almost like hit a cop. It was like a couple feet away.
I love it.
And I was like, damn, dude, like can't you get together? Couldn't you throw the chair just like across like the bar or like
Intentionally at the cups?
no, he just like threw a chair over the rooftop because he was all like drunk and fucked up.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I'm here for it.
Loves shenanigans.
Me too.
And like he also had like shenanigans a while ago. He got caught saying some like racist things. He also like kind of had like mentee B and shaved off all of his hair one day. He just likes to drink a lot. His drinking kind of gets like the best of him. Yeah. And he lots of shenanigans. And like
kidding.
He was like semi
You don't say.
Yeah. He was like semi canceled from country music. Like they wouldn't have him at an award show or like they wouldn't play his music.
Why? Just because he's a hot mess express?
Yeah, it was like the racist thing got him semi canceled for like maybe
Whistling
a
Dixie.
year. But like his music is so good that they can't ignore him.
Just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They won't cancel. They won't even whisper a whiff of it.
No.
10 years from now, maybe.
No, there's like a Michael Jackson show happening in Denver.
I'm just like,
yeah. So like,
okay,
Morgan Wallen, very talented. He cannot get canceled. It's kind of like slap on the wrist. And then I'm thinking about Armie Hammer because I was watching this new show last night, Grand Cayman.
I thought you were watching the show I was watching.
Which one?
The Social Experiment.
No.
Okay.
No, there's
this got you thinking about it though.
Yeah, it did. Because then I was watching this Grand Cayman show, which Armie Hammer's ex-wife, Elizabeth Chambers, is like one of the stars of the show. And they talk about Armie Hammer on the show and how like, oh, she's divorced now. And they like put up the headlines of like, he was like his cannibal fantasies and he like is forcing these girls to have sex. And I was like, but like, is he a cannibal? No.
In what sense is he a cannibal?
He just was like saying like, I'm a cannibal. I want to eat you. And then these girls that he had sex with were like, well, I think he like forced me to have sex. I like really didn't want to do these things. And I'm like, I think you did.
Yeah.
So this is my question. Like Morgan Wallen fucks up all the time. He like could have killed someone the other day. He's not even gonna go to jail or like anything. He'll get away with it back on tour. Armie Hammer just has some like weird ass like fetish and he's canceled. He's too hot. He's too hot to be gatekept.
I don't believe it's really going to happen. They'll subtly bring him back.
Armie Hammer?
Mm-hmm. I don't know about Morgan Wallace. I can't speak to him, but I definitely think Armie Hammer will have like a slow, like the air coming out of a balloon where he'll be back on the stage because we'll forget and they'll be like, why did we not use him? He's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
I believe it.
He's so hot. I guess what? It's only been like a few years.
Oh, that is long enough. He deserves to come on back.
I agree, but no one wants to like touch him.
Something else must have happened.
It's just like all the allegations. I feel like
just cannibalism.
Yeah, and like the girls saying that they
teenage rape.
No,
are they under 21?
No, they were adults.
That one gets a little dicey.
So I think what happened is that like he wasn't famous enough when all of these things came out. Like Morgan Wallen is like super famous, like super successful. So like we're letting him slide. But Armie Hammer just like didn't have one big breakout movie role yet. So I feel like if the tables were a little bit turned, and if Armie Hammer was like Leonardo DiCaprio status, we'd be like, okay.
I feel like we already are with Leo. We kind of look the other way with these. This is just what we're seeing.
Yeah.
What happens in the background.
So like, I don't know. What campaign do I have to start to get Armie Hammer back as a working actor?
I don't know.
His face needs to be seen.
A Canva?
Yeah. I'm going to post a really dramatic carousel on using Canva.
That'd be worth it. You guys, hear me out. He does a lot of charity work.
He was living the Grand Caymans. He's not harming anyone. He was selling like timeshares for a while. He's trying to just like...
He was?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. He's doing the work.
Yeah, he put himself in a timeout. I think he's doing penance. I think at some point we deserve to let's give him another try.
Yeah.
We're giving Trump another try.
I know.
Everyone is like, "Oh, this is a great idea. Let's see what the fuck happens here with dumpster fire we're left with." It's going to be a shit wreck, fucking disaster of a nation.
Yeah. So if we can accept that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get that, but I just saw a thing about him. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. So let's just
uncancel them.
Let's uncancel Armie.
Let's get Morgan Wallace a handler.
Oh my God. I don't think they can handle him.
That's fun. That's a good time. Those are like old timey.
So yeah, I do hope to meet Morgan Wallen one day and see some shenanigans.
You're like, I'll drink with him.
I know. I totally
I'll
would.
black out with him. And I'll piss my pants.
I've been sober for 10 years, but I will take shots on shots on shots.
Is that what would you do it then?
100%. I would drink with him. He just seems like he'd be a good time.
If you'd like to have a beer with him?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'm trying to think in which circumstances would I ever resume drinking. I can't think of one.
You're more strong-willed than me.
Propose a situation.
How about we got signed to Barstool and Dave Portnoy
Nodded. You kiss your dog on the belly.
Was like, I'm sending you bottles of champagne to pop.
I will pop them. I will not drink them.
How about you have a Netflix special and you're with all the comedians all your favorite comedians.
No, I'd already be high on like mushrooms or like anything else. Definitely, I'd be high as fuck because that conversation would be so much more fun. Yeah, I love high convos. They might be my top 3 favorite things in the whole world. Talking to people after you've consumed cannabis.
How about if...
I guess maybe not. I can't think of a time.
I don't know.
Back before 2014, maybe when you couldn't really readily get cannabis. No, I'm good. You know what? I'm not a better version of myself when I drink.
Yeah. I don't think I am either, but...
I'd be mean. Just like, not mean, but just like loud and rowdy, kind of obnoxious. I probably would be seeking some type of sexual attention. Okay, that's not my best.
No, yeah, I think that's the one instance now. If I ever meet Morgan Wallen and party with him, I will have a beer.
In the meantime, I'll have a box of wine every night I come home from the suburbs with my key car in my cubicle. What's wrong with that? Nothing. It's just
that's not my life. I'm not doing that.
Lindsay didn't envision this portion. Did you know that Lifetime is going to have a full restaurant at the Lakewood location?
Yeah.
Asia is getting a job there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they have a full restaurant. They have like a full workspace. It's like 3 stories tall.
They want you to live there.
Yeah, I'll take you. I can go in May, so we'll go in May.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. We can have pear salads there. You know they have a pear salad. They probably have like a strawberry spinach one too.
I would hope so, because like honestly, the food is not that good at our location.
Yeah, how could it be? It's just like Starbucks.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Okay, well, anyways, that's all I got.
Those are good ones.
Those are good ones.
Always a good time.
All right. So make sure you share this episode with your bestie and make sure you give us a 5-star review to tell us how amazing we are. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Apple, Spotify at So Fired Pod and
places
where podcasts live. That's where you find us.
You can find us shorts. We do shorts.
Yeah, we do shorts. We do reels. We do TikToks.
Clips.
Right. Yep. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.